American adventure. We'll be here singing for you for the next few minutes. But before we continue with the show, we'd like to invite everyone to come join us inside underneath the dome. The dome overhead enhances our sound, and you'll hear us better, so come on in. If you're on the floor, go ahead and scoot all the way up to the red circle, filling in all the space. If you're behind the benches and pillars, come on in and have a seat with us. Those of you behind the pillars, face one direction. I encourage you to come around the front side. Or you can stay exactly where you are. Of course you can if you're happy. We're happy. But if you change your mind during the show, feel free at any time to come up close and have a seat with us. It won't bother us a bit. We will be sharing with you some of our favorite folk, patriotic, and Americana music. And you know what? I think you're going to recognize this next song right away.
Oh, Susannah, won't you cry for me? For I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
How do you like your banjo?
I'm from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my it rained all night in Carolina, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susannah, don't you cry. Whoa, Susannah, won't you cry for me? For I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. We'll sing our then I'll look around. And when I find Susannah, I'll fall upon the ground. And if I do not find her, this man will surely die. And when I'm dead and buried, Susannah, don't you cry.
1913, America was still involved in the War of 1812. 2 Americans were being held prisoner aboard a British battleship witnessing the fight at Fort McHenry. They were about to be released when it was discovered they had overheard secret battle plans of an upcoming attack. So in order to maintain secrecy, it was decided the 2 men would remain aboard the ship for the duration of the fight. Well, the battle began and it raged on into the night. And from their vantage point, the 2 Americans could do nothing more than watch. They could see Fort McHenry in the distance, and as a bomb would burst over the fort, they could catch a glimpse of the American flag. They knew that as long as that flag remained flying, the American dream was still alive. Well, the battle ended in the early morning hours, but because of the darkness, the outcome was uncertain. Until the next morning when the sun rose, revealing the old stars and stripes still flying proudly. One of the men was so moved by all that he had seen, he pulled out an old envelope, and on the back, he wrote down some words in the form of a poem. Words that are very familiar to us yet today. For that young man's name was Francis Scott Key, and the words he penned so long ago, we still proudly call our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so